morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Got an incense here. It's called Perseverance. It's handmade natural incense from South India. And I love you, darling. Creating a space of love and harmony. And here it is. It's a little more costly, but it is just the pure, harmonizing, tranquil love of the plant kingdom. No fillers or chemical resins. So it is a little more costly, but it is a much cleaner incense. I woke up early this morning, and as I was dozing in my chair, I had a vision of the word pinto. And I was looking up the meaning of pinto, and it is some of the meanings are freedom above all else, independence, the power of independence, the spiritual power of independence, freedom, nobleness, endurance, confidence, triumph, heroism, and competition. The symbolism is associated with strength, courage, and freedom. So I wanted to share that with you. Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know about the energies at this time? Come on now. Alrighty then, let's get to it. We've got the Four of Swords in the upright. So, meditation, recuperation, renewal, recovery, resting, challenged by the Ace of Swords. Somebody wants to plan for the future, but they're challenged by the truth about something. In the subconscious, there's the Knight of Swords in the upright. So yeah, they are wanting to defend their beliefs. They're being challenged by the truth. They want to plan for their future. They want this retreat, this renewal. They're challenged by the truth, but they're wanting to defend their beliefs. In the recent past, we've got Ace of Pentacles in the upright and the Sun in the upright. So there's the new financial opportunity, happiness, warmth, and celebration, rebirth. Intentions and expectations. Queen of Swords. Justice, independent, clear boundaries. In the near future, the Lovers. Love and harmony. That song, love you for 1,000 years, love you for 1,000 more. That song keeps running through my head. In the lens that is being looked through is the full new beginnings, optimism, trust, In the environment, there is the star reversed. Somebody's disconnected and insecure. Hopes and fears. Five of Wands. Yep, right. They still want to fight. And in the outcome, the Empress reversed. Somebody's selfish, impatient, codependent, and overwhelmed by anxiety. They're not faithful. And the outcome is Judgment. Been a long road for many of you. A long, arduous journey. Somebody's ready to rest and relax here. They want to make plans for the future. They're facing imprisonment. They're challenged by the truth. They're a mature man and they are facing poverty and imprisonment. They want to charge in, Knight of Swords, and defend their beliefs regarding a privileged lady. They want to defend their beliefs over what they did to her. The recent past, there's the sun, this warm celebration and rebirth, and a new venture, a new financial opportunity and abundance. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mature woman. There's a mature woman here. She is, paired with this mature man. We'll need more clarification on that. Wealthy man. Queen of Swords. So there's a wealthy man here next to this Queen of Swords, who is the sun and coming into a new opportunity. There's the Lovers in the near future. And a main male. The Fool, new beginnings, message of concern. Star reverse, somebody doesn't have any faith, they're in despair, disconnected from this great fortune, in despair over this great fortune. They want to bring, they want to compete for it still. They're disconnected and in despair, and yet they still want to fight. They're getting a message. And we have the Empress reversed, who's she's got anxiety. She wants to get out of adjudication. And we have Judgment and sudden wealth here. And unexpected income. There's a community in the courthouse. There's concern over the work that was done trying to get this gift. They're in despair and over what's coming on the distant horizons. This fella can't stop thinking about this pathway of this privileged lady. She's high honor. They worked really hard to cause a change, to steal this new beginning or this opportunity for a child to be born. They wanted to end this main female. This false person may be going on a journey. They were expecting the courtship and the house. They were expecting to be an official person and to be within this lovers and married, but they're getting bad health instead for what they did in a family room. So somebody wants to relax. They want to make plans for the future. They want renewal. They're facing imprisonment. Could be somebody in their whole ancestry line is facing imprisonment. Challenged by the truth about a mature man. Challenged by poverty. There's a mature man who exposed the truth. Something about a personality, something about pretending, like playing a role. Challenged because it was all fake. But they're coming in and they're wanting to defend their beliefs over what they did to this privileged lady. It's an explorer. Somebody visiting from far away, from a far off land, deciding they wanted to come in and possess what this privileged lady had. She's the sun. She's coming into a new financial opportunity. She could very well be this Queen of Swords. Oh, sorry. Hanging out with this. Well, there's a mature woman here. She's not getting any attention. There's this Queen of Swords with a wealthy man. Teacher, remember. Lovers and main male is here in the near future. Like, he's not invisible. He's seen. People know he's here. He's not hiding. There's new beginnings here. Adventure, opportunity. Somebody's getting a message of concern about this leadership role. There's a star reversed, disconnected and in despair from this great fortune. Some religious person wanting to bring conflict. There's something about this message. Something about a prophecy. And the Empress reversed is trying to get out adjudication. Spying. Doing labor. They have addictions to things and to doing nothing. They're lazy. They're a chicken and they're trying to steal the spiritual throne. And they're going to be disconnected for the backstory. for the history of what they've been doing to the sovereign beings who are very conscientious. Yeah, they were doing dark stuff, using darker energies, perhaps, and entities, and they were entertained by what they were doing to these sovereign people, trying to steal their spiritual throne, trying to steal their forgiveness, and trying to steal their ticket home by offloading drama onto them as they sat there, as is meditating. They brought drama into their world, trying to rock their boat. This snake attacked the innocent who were defenseless. And they are people of service. They're of service, and they survived through self-preservation and self-care. They decided their lives were valuable, and they treated them as such. And they're expecting love. Now they learn to love themselves, and they're expecting love. And they're shiny, and they're getting a compass. They're creators, and they were not puppeted. They were not puppeted. They remained sovereign. And this change is going to bring optimism. And even though there was an absent father and perhaps an absent solid foundation that you were able to be raised by and supported by, you remained in peace. This witch is going to get a visitation from your tribe. The player is going to receive some hardship. Their perception of perfection was very limited. And they're still trying to spy on where this party is going to be, where's the celebration is going to be at. They want to come to these celebrations. They're wise guy, and they want to come to these celebrations and bring competition. They're not going to stop. They won't stop. You're important. You are just as you are. You're seen as very important. And these ones who, I don't know, they body jump like Mr. Smiths or whatever those are, and they bring conflict to people. The creators who are here and now are getting a new promise. The kin, the vain kin who were fighting with you, that was their purpose, was to come against the wholesome people and to steal whatever it was, and their justice is going to be served. They could be going to the grave. This is the end of this. This is the end of playing around. They're going to be receiving their own hauntings. The hauntings that they put on these sovereign people, they're going to be returned to them. They martyred themselves. They martyred themselves. Trying to get to the limelight. They wanted to be seen as important. And they martyred themselves. They lacked, or they objectivity, like they had, they objectified the arcana and their evermore. Like they were biased. They didn't think the arcana deserved their evermore. And they fought really hard. They drove the feminine real hard in time to try to gain their seat of privilege. Well, let's go attack the women and children, and then we'll be rewarded with the seat of privilege inside of the world. Yeah. Let's do it, man. Interesting. Ah, somebody wants to relax, but they're facing imprisonment, and their whole ancestry line is. Pride. They were in a state of pride. They were very prideful, and they attacked the people who were full of empathy. This ancestry line was full of pride, and they attacked those who were full of empathy for others. They thought it was funny to put them in poverty. The truth is out. Purpose. Privileged lady knows. Oh wait, so there's a mature man here. Truth is out. This person and their ancestry put this privileged lady in poverty, and then they might have pretended to be her, like acting. They thought it was funny, and they might have acted like her, like adopted her personality. This explorer is rushing in to defend their beliefs and their actions against this privileged lady. They're in regret. They're in regret for what they've done to her. They're trying to defend themselves. She's the sun, and she's getting an Ace of Pentacles. Rebirth, all is well. There's a mature woman here who's not getting any attention. Mature woman's not getting any attention. She doesn't have any gratitude, and she's lonely. This Queen of Swords, she's the sun. She's the privileged lady. She's getting the Ace of Pentacles, and she's here with a wealthy man. Or she will be. Imagination. You could be telepathically connected. This Queen of Swords could be a teacher. She may have knowledge that can help people navigate circumstances. We've got the Lovers here. And this main male isn't invisible. He's right out here for everybody to see. He's healthy. He's in good health. There's these new beginnings. Somebody's got a message of concern about this leadership role. Somebody's accepted a leadership role. And that's this message of concern. There's a new beginning, and somebody has accepted a leadership role. It could be this main male. This main male may have accepted a leadership role, and he's no longer invisible. And he's here with his lover. This star here is in reverse. They're disconnected from this great fortune and their religion. There's honesty here. They have to be honest with themselves. They can't lie to themselves anymore. There's conflict and a message here regarding the prophecy. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And we've got the Empress reversed. Anxiety, unfaithful, lack of focus, overwhelmed, selfish. She wants to get out adjudication and she's spying on this privileged lady, on this main male. She's trespassing, interfering in somebody else's life path. She doesn't know what to do. She's disconnected from her intuition. She thinks she knows what to do, but she's stuck in this state of indecision because she doesn't have any intuition. She's not using her intuition. She's disconnected from her intuition. All she can do is see. Like, she may not be connected to her intuition anymore. She's worried. Oh, she's worried about this ending. You trust. You're in service. You have gifts that help you and the others, and you trust that your inner voice is guiding you correctly. These ones are in fear because you're at peace. Your peace scares the living daylights out of them because now they have to deal with all of this stuff that they drummed up. Everything that they did, everything that they drummed up to try to squash you, they now have to deal with because they're bound to it. They're blaming you. They're blaming you and your self-esteem. They're blaming your success and your expansion and your love for this change. You're very courageous and you're patient and you worked right through this. They're in denial. They're in denial and they're very guilty about what they did. They're seeking forgiveness for the adversity they brought your way. They wish to have their freedom, or you have gained your freedom through discipline. And that puts these ones in grief. Your balance puts these ones in grief. They failed. They failed to steal your relationship, the one that is for your highest and greatest good. And they're under judgment. They're under judgment. You persevered and you released all the need to know the answers. Even with doubt, you just like, I'm moving forward. Blind faith, you persevered and you knew everything was going to be okay. You surrendered the need to control and you moved right into your abundance. And you're happy. And those people who were not your friends, they're envious, but they're not your friends. That's the only card in the deck that came out in the reverse. They're not your friends. And they're worried. And that's it, 28 minutes. And I'm gonna quit it there. I'm gonna try to keep these shorter. Okay, so I hope this helps clarify some of the things that you already know. Maybe it helps you in some way, and I'll see you on the next one.